This is Possibilities after Wislawa Szymborska. I prefer barefoot. I prefer paper maps. I prefer flowers in the ground, but first I prefer coffee. I prefer lunch. I prefer savoury conversation. I prefer to sit at the children's table. I prefer time off without good behaviour. I prefer going home from parties. I prefer reuse, repeats. I prefer to play in defence. I prefer half-varnished nails. I prefer words. I prefer Szymborska's lines about preferring the absurdity of writing poems to the absurdity of not writing poems. I prefer to idolise. I prefer noise in a museum. I prefer a waning moon. I prefer to be able to hear the sea. I prefer to dance with my eyes closed. I prefer double denim. I don't prefer capitalism. I don't have a preferred alternative that I can articulate. I prefer rainbows. I prefer cleaning the toilet to reality TV. I prefer sources and source. I prefer Connect 4 to Cards Against Humanity. I prefer unfinished business. I prefer cut and paste. I prefer the absurdity of hope to the absurdity of the mundane. I prefer being shown to getting told. I prefer where there's water to get wet. I prefer to look history square in the face, kiss her gently and say, let's go another round together.